This recipe for mixed berry Bakewell tart is perfect if you're entertaining, and it really showcases the wonderful flavour of Irish berries. So the first thing you need to do for the berry filling is just put in this delicious mixed berry preserve. So I'm going to put the full jar in there, and then I'm using these Irish triple berries. These are the frozen berries, and they're from two wonderful Irish fruit growers. So first of all is Pat Clark. He's from Stamullen, and he grows the strawberries and the blackberries. And then in County Wexford, Des Jeffords, who grows the black currants. So I'm going to put this onto the gas. We're going to bring it to a gentle simmer, and we're going to let it stew for about 10 minutes. Now, so that's that ready, so it's really important that you just push that over to the side and let it cool down. While that's cooling down, I'm going to make the pastry. First thing I need to do is put in my butter. So you can see I've cubed the butter. And next thing then we're going to add in is the sugar. So I'm just using some caster sugar for this. We're going to add in some flour, so it's just plain flour I'm using, and 1 egg. So I'm using the Simply Better corn-fed egg. And then for a lovely little bit of a kick, some lemon zest. Some Jersey milk just gives it lovely richness, just literally a splash of that, and then the lid goes on and we just blend it for about 10-15 seconds until it all comes together. Now, so that's my pastry made, so I'm going to wrap it in cling film. Now, so that's it ready, into the fridge. So the pastry has been in the fridge and it's rested for an hour. Now I'm going to roll it out. So I'm just using a little bit of flour, you don't need too much. So what you want to do is roll it in even thickness, and then you want to make sure that it's going to fill your tart case. And then we're going to just overlap it and let it just drop in. So just make sure you go right into the edges. So that's our pastry lined, so it is. Next thing we're going to do is make our frangipane. So butter, just at room temperature. Next I'm going to put in my sugar. So I'm using caster sugar, you can use iced sugar if you want. Some flour, just regular plain flour. So I'm going to put in a couple of spoonfuls of this. And then I'm going to put in 3 of the Simply Better corn-fed eggs. And then we have some vanilla extract, and then we're ground almonds. Now, lid goes on, and you just literally blend it for 20-30 seconds. Now this is what you want, a nice kind of soft drop in consistency. So what I've done with my pastry, I just placed it into the fridge. So we need to, first of all, put the jam mixture at the bottom of the pastry. So spread that just with the back of the spoon is perfect. And then the frangipane, and just kind of gently just kind of spread it over the actual jam. Next thing is some fresh raspberries. Just kind of press them down, and then for a lovely bit of crunchy texture, I love flaked almonds. And that's it. I have the oven preheated at 180, and this is going to go in for about 30 to 35 minutes until it's beautiful and golden brown. So this is what it looks like after 30 minutes in the oven. What I want to do is just brush it with some nice warmed apricot jam. It just lifts it, so it does. Now, how good does that look? And I love to slice it up, serve it at the table, let people help themselves. Trust me, you're going to love this recipe.